Hola comadres, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been eons and eons and eons of days since you guys have seen me. I am so sorry, you guys. One word, I know it's so cliche, but busy. Busy, busy, busy. I'm a busy little bee these days. I have been just doing it all, just being a mom, trying to get my real estate going, trying to get another endeavor going, trying to keep up with, now that the kiddos are being homeschooled. Well, just my daughter technically. My son was going to enter kindergarten in September. Don't know if we're gonna be able to do that, so I may be homeschooling him too, who knows. But all of a sudden had to drop everything and homeschool. I know you guys are feeling that too. So, and then also, husband's crazy work schedule. I mean, it's just been a plethora of things. Have I been to Dollar Tree? Yes, I have. I just haven't done any of the hauls, and I'm really sorry for that, guys. I literally have been busy. Like, there's so much to do during the day, and I just apologize. So I thought I'd come back, give you guys a video, shoot out a little video for you guys to watch, because we are all looking for something to do. I'm sure our houses are spotless. Mine is not, because I keep thinking, I've got nothing but time, so I'm not going to clean that today. I'm that oddball out that has not cleaned her house 80 times yet. I've organized and did a little dusting here and a little decluttering there, but nothing, deep spring cleaning, nothing of the like, because your girl can get lazy. So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and shoot out this Dollar Tree. It may be in different parts because it's a huge Dollar Tree haul. This is over like 3 visits within the last week. Yes, I've gone a lot within the last week. I've been on the hunt for paper towels, hand sanitizer wipes, and hand sanitizer. And as you guys know, those things cannot be found anywhere around the world. So needless to say, I haven't found any. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. I don't want to talk anymore about this COVID-19, because on every video you've seen, they've been talking about it. We all know what's up. We all know what's going on. So hopefully all of you, all of my comadres and compadres are staying safe and hanging on to their little mustard seed of faith, because that's all we need. All right, let's get into the video. I'm going to go ahead and start this with household, because it is quite a bit. Like I said, it's a lot of stuff. So I went ahead and picked up the Spick and Span antibacterial cleaner. It's the fresh citrus scent. It says it kills bacteria and viruses. I have purchased this before. I do like the way it works. And I got the antibacterial for the obvious. And so what I do is I just mix this with a little bit of water, put it in a spray bottle, and bam, there you go. And it lasts me forever, because I really don't use that much to make the spray. And then I got a couple of these. I picked up the Downy fabric softener in cool cotton. It smells super duper good. Whenever I go to Dollar Tree and they have the little ones like this in the scent that I like, excuse me, you guys, I always pick up like 1 or 2 just in case, just because, I don't know, I just do. It's a habit of mine. And right now, especially, I've been picking up little bottles. If I like the scents, I'll pick up 1 or 2 bottles just to hoard away, because you never know, girl. You just never know. So I got that. I think I got 2 of those, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. And then I just picked up some new flowers for the spring. Nothing fancy, just something quick and easy to decorate and to go on top of my dining table. Oh my gosh, you guys. Whew. I'm going to somehow fix them in here. I don't know how, but it's going to come out pretty nonetheless. So I got that. And then, let's see, I picked up this sewing kit. It comes with the little scissors, the little needle and thread, the fabric measuring tape, or just the measuring tape. So I got that. My husband has a couple of pairs of pants that he just needs like a quick hemming. So I think I'm gonna try my hand at that. I do know how to sew, but I know like the basic hem and that kind of thing. I'm nothing extravagant on the sewing machine. So I'm gonna go ahead and give my hand a chance on doing just the little hems that he needs on a couple of pairs of pants. Okay. And I got a shower curtain liner. These aren't the sturdiest, you guys, but in a pinch. I was trying to say in a pinch and in a bind at the same time. In a pinch, they work really good. So these will probably last about maybe a month tops. Tops. I say tops because depending on how many you have in your family, how often people take showers, and you know, whatever, it could last up to that date. I mean, that many days. So if you're just like me and try to change out, this thing keeps shaking. I'm sorry, you guys. If you're just like me and you like to switch out your shower curtains every now and then, and you want to pick up just a new liner, or if you just want to switch out your liner, Dollar Tree has these and they're okay. They last a while. So for them to be $1, they last a while. I finally found some more sponges. Oh my gosh, every time I go down, I shake you guys, don't I? Yep, I'm sorry. I finally found more of these sponges. You guys know these are my Holy Grail sponges, and I have not been able to find them in months. So I finally found those. I also picked up this Ajax detergent. They usually have this one in the Fab. I think the Ajax works so much better than the Fab. The Fab is very watery, and I think I've mentioned that before. So I always pick up the Ajax when I see it. I got 2 of these. And then I picked up 2 dish drying mats, one in brown and one in like a, is it a royal blue? They're small. I don't like that they're small, but you know, they'll do. Like I said, when you just want to switch out the ones you have in the kitchen, you just want a quick swap there. I mean, they do the job. So I got those. I picked up some starch for the hubby because he is still working, you guys. Shout out to those of you guys that are still working and paying the bills. Shout out to the hubbies that are still going out there and risking their lives to get us groceries. I know my husband has been out there getting us groceries. If he can go, he'll go. He doesn't really like us to go together or me to go by myself, but sometimes I just need to get out. I'll go by myself, but most of the time he's out there getting us groceries, hunting down toilet paper, hunting down, you know, water, whatever the case. So he's been a real, I mean, oh my gosh, he's been a real godsend because he's been going to work, providing, getting out there, risking his life, and, you know, also doing the grocery shopping and whatever we need around the house. So amen to him being a father and all the stuff in between. Going back to the fabric softener, I picked up this Suavitel. It's the vanilla one. I love the way this smells. Every time I see the vanilla, I'll pick up 1 or 2 because I love the way it smells. I'll either use it to wash, I'll put it in my wash, or I'll make a fabric spray with it. I'll mix it with a little bit of water. And yes, guys, I've known about the dangers of doing that. I don't use very much, and I don't pour very much of that in there, so I've heard it all. So thank you, but no thank you. All right, and then I got some Fresh Sensations by Arm & Hammer. It is Carpet Odor Eliminator, and this is in the scent Island Mist. Now this reminds me of old school. Do you guys remember my mom when she used to live in her little apartment when I was growing up? She used to buy, like, she used to have a plethora of these in all different scents, and she would use it to vacuum the carpet. So this reminds me of that. Right now, I'm just going to use it on my couch. I just sprinkle very, very little. My couch is a mix of suede and leather, and sometimes I just go over it with my my Hoover, and it has a little part that you can just go over it, and like it detaches. And I'll sprinkle a little bit of this, and then just go over it with my Hoover. So that leaves it smelling really, really nice. And then I saw this Califia Farms Barista Blend Almond Milk. It says it's dairy free. This is a 32 fluid ounce little box here, and it's really good. This brand right here, I actually see it in the grocery stores a lot, and I have tried their other coffee in this brand, and it's pretty good. So it's a pretty good name brand, and it is very expensive at the grocery store. 1 jar or 1 jug of the coffee, like the cold brew coffee and stuff of this brand is like $4. So yeah, very pricey. So I'm glad that I found that there. Here is my other Downy. I bought some LA's Totally Awesome Oxygen Based Cleaner just to add to my laundry lately. I usually add this to my towels, my rugs, anything like that, but now I think I put a little bit in each load just because, you know, the virus. Can't be too careful. Let's see, I'm running out of space, you guys. I also went ahead and picked up this 2% reduced fat milk just because I was there and we needed milk anyway. So I picked this one up. It's pretty good. Me and my son and sometimes my daughter, wait, I said that backwards. Me and my daughter and sometimes my son are lactose intolerant. My husband is not. Sometimes my son can tolerate the dairy and sometimes he can't, but most of the time he can. So my son and my husband drink regular milk, and my daughter and myself, we drink soy milk or almond milk. So that's the reason for the 2 kinds. And then last for the household, I picked up this 10-pack of vinyl gloves. You guys, when all this coronavirus started, I could not find gloves for the life of me. Could not find them. I'm sure you guys were in the same boat. Like, everything happened so fast. All of a sudden, the waters were gone, and I'm like, oh my God, what's happening? There's no more waters. I better go get waters. I better go get toilet paper. By the time I got the news on March 11th, I mean, it was like this, quick. I got the news, and I found out that everybody's running around buying toilet paper and water, and I'm like, oh my God, we have no water at home. We usually have water on hand all the time because that's all my son drinks. This particular time, we had 0 water, you guys, 0. No water, and I panicked, and I was driving all around the earth to find water. And so I decided to go ahead and pick up some gloves, but they didn't have any. They were already gone. Can you believe that, guys? Do people just sit around doing nothing, waiting for a catastrophe to happen, and then they just go when it happens? I mean, I think so, because I literally was at home, and we were hanging out at home, and then we had to go pick up my daughter from school, and that's when I found out. And that's the first I had ever heard of it on Facebook. Bless you, baby. So, bless you. I think they just went out and bought all the gloves because I could not find any at Walgreens, Dollar Tree, CVS, none of the medical gloves. So I went ahead and picked up these vinyl gloves. I picked up like 3 or 4 of these, and I mean, they're better than nothing, right? So each time I see a packet of these at Dollar Tree, I'll pick up 1 or 2 if there's plenty. I did finally get a hold of some gloves at a price that I didn't want to pay, but I bit the bullet. So we've got plenty of gloves now, and then I just have these as backups. Something else that I did was use the cleaning rubber gloves, like the pink and yellow ones that, you know, they're like cleaning gloves. And you can use those, you can wear those out, and then when you come back, just rinse them with hot water and bleach, or, you know, antibacterial soap or whatever. So yeah, if you can't find anything else, if you can get your hand on some the dishwashing gloves or the cleaning gloves, you know, the rubber gloves, those work pretty good too. So, well, I say that, I don't know how protective they are, but they're better than nothing, right? Okay. All right, a couple of miscellaneous things that I'm going to go ahead and include with the household. I saw this at the checkout. It's called sneaker cleaner. It's called shoe eraser. It's a sneaker cleaner. It's called shoe eraser. It says just add water, easily cleans white soles. So I should have brought out my shoes that I was going to use these on, but I have a pair of shoes that are they have white soles. Let me see if I can grab them for you. Hang on 1 second. All right, you guys, so I did find the shoes. Oh my gosh, I lost my little remote thing that goes to this, and I still don't have a camera, so I'm having to use my phone. So sorry about the shakiness. Hopefully it goes away soon. So these are a pair of Adidas that I've had for a very long time. They're so comfortable. They were my favorite pair of shoes to wear when I was pregnant with Henry, because, girl, he was heavy and my feet were just like not having it since early on, like maybe like 4.5 months. It was just, my feet were always hurting. These made it a little bit easier to walk, and I'm going to show them to you, and they look all cochinos and everything, guys. I'm so sorry. Mira, all the cochinero on them. Oh my God, so ugly. So I have not been able to get them white as I wanted them. So I saw this and I immediately thought of these shoes because I do want to wear them again. And I do cada en cuando, like every now and then. And I mean every now and then. I wear them. These shoes have not seen the coronavirus like at all. So don't worry. I'm touching them. They're clean. They've been sitting in my drawer for a long, long time. So I don't wear them because I want to clean them. But I haven't worn them since way before Corona, so I'm good. So what you do is you clean the soles with this. I don't know if you can see that on the top. See, before and after. Hopefully it works. My thing is, it's probably just a gimmick, but that's okay. I mean, I'm going to give it a try for $1. All right, one more thing that I'm going to go ahead and include with this household. It's a miscellaneous item that I just saw on a whim, and it's a trivia game from the 90s. It's the 90s trivia challenge. And I thought, oh my God, that is so gimmicky and cheesy. But it's the 90s, you guys. And we're bored at home. Sometimes we don't have anything to do. And me and my husband, the thing I love about us is that we're only 23 days apart. 23 days apart. So our moms were actually pregnant with us at the same time. We are not the same zodiac sign though. I am a Virgo and he's a Leo. He was born 23 days before me. But the good thing about that is that we're exactly the same age, you guys. So we went to the same grammar school, went to the same middle school. We lived in the same neighborhood growing up. When I finally started dating him, he was actually a police officer in my neighborhood. That was a rare neighborhood back then. Like hardly anyone knew about that neighborhood. It was barely up and coming. And what do you know, that he would be a police officer in my little city, my little town. So we have a lot in common. Our dynamics are the same, you know, our background dynamics. We have tons in common. So one thing that I love that we have in common is that we grew up with the same issues, the same, you know, we know about the 90s, you know. So I figured this would be a cool game to play with him. Let's see if I can find one. Some of them are really easy and some of them are like, huh? Let's see. Okay. So in 1992, which company was the first to build and sell camcorders with a color LCD screen? In 1992, which company was the first to build and sell camcorders with a color LCD screen? Was it A, Sony, B, Sharp, or C, RCA? I did not know this answer, and it was actually B, Sharp. I mean, so there's questions like that. Let's see. Yeah, this one's about Forrest Gump. I mean, there's a ton of questions, and I mean, it'd just be something fun for us to do. Okay, so I think I'm about 15 minutes in. I'm going to go ahead and add a Dollar General haul that I did, very, very small, and then I will cut it off, and then I'll do the beauty separate because I've got a bunch in beauty from Dollar Tree. All right, so the boring stuff out the way. I picked up some more Tylenol for my kids because they were running low, and right now this is good to have on hand. I also picked up some Imodium AD just because I have bouts of IBS every now and then. I'll get irritable bowel syndrome. I used to have it so bad when I was younger, and my anxiety was way worse. My anxiety and my IBS go hand in hand. So when my anxiety was way worse, like, oh my God, I had such bad IBS, but I didn't take anything for it back then. I just dealt with it. Now I get it so, how do you call it? The frequency that I get it now is not so much anymore. So when I do get it, I do reach for relief. So I got that. In the dollar section, which is my favorite section of Dollar General. If you guys are not checking out the Dollar General dollar section, girl, you're missing out. Don't sleep on it, comadres, because you can find like trash bags, paper plates. I was going to say napkins, but not right now because of the stupid virus. But normally you can find napkins, you can find forks and spoons, you can find shampoo, face wash, candles. I mean, the todo tienen, girl. You go in that aisle and you get all your little groceries done, and it's $1. So I picked this up. It's by the brand Extra Care. Like I need any more hair products, like I need any more dry shampoo, but this is by Extra Care. It's volumizing dry shampoo, clean and in the scent clean and fresh. It says it absorbs oil, refreshes, and revives without water. I haven't even smelled it. I didn't even get to smell it because I was in a hurry. Okay. It's kind of powdery. It smells like baby powder. We'll see how it works. And again, I did find this in the dollar section. This was only $1, and they did have different scents. I just picked up that one. And then I always get this from the dollar section at Dollar General, and I like to use these when we wash towels or when we wash sábanas and colchas, sheets and blankets, and comforters. So I always throw a couple of these in there with them just because I like my stuff to smell fresh. I mean, I know fabric softener overkill is not good for you sometimes. But like I said, I only do it on my towels and my sheets and blankets. I'll throw a couple of these in there and they come out smelling extra, extra, extra good. And they come out extra fluffy, just like I like them. So they smell really good. This one's in honeysuckle and this one's in blue orchid. They smell really good. And to me, they work well. When I use them, they work really well. And they come with 40 to a box. And you can find these also in the dollar section. I don't know if I said that or not. Last but not least, you cannot find these in the dollar section, but they are only $1. You have to be careful when you're looking at dish towels at Dollar General, because there's some that say $1.75 and then there's some that say $1. And if you're not paying attention, you'll mistake the $1.75 for the dollar ones, but you gotta pay attention. These have a tag, I've already taken it off, that say $1 on them. So look out for those. They also have ones that are $2 and $4. Look for the dollar ones. So this one says Live, Laugh, Love. And it's just got this little, I don't know, this mosaic. I don't know. Sorry if I got that wrong. I'm going to say mosaic little background. And I just thought it was so cute for the springtime. And of course I got two. They were $1 each. And then these last items I did not get at Dollar General, but it's the only thing I got at that store. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys. I picked up some nails at the regular dollar store. These are by the brand, it just says Q Nail. And these were $1 each. I've never worn this brand before. I just got the same one. And then I got these. You see how they're blue and pink? Well, I also got these, which are pink and white. And I don't know, I screwed up and put too much glue on them and they look really ugly. And then I lost these two. I hadn't glued them on that well when I first put them on, and then I went to the store, and when I was putting my gloves on, these two just popped off, and when I took my gloves on, they just popped, and I was not going to pick them up from the ground. So I went ahead and just substituted with a couple of these. So yeah, that's how that went. So far the quality is there's okay. As you can see, I did cut these down. These are pointed, but I cut them down because I don't like the pointed. See how these are different? This is blue and pink, this is white and pink. Ugh, look at my nails, raunchy as ever, gross. So that's it, you guys. You know, I had just started getting my nails done again and getting my pedicures again. I literally got my nails and my toes done one time. I decided that I was going to start treating myself since I've finished my real estate stuff, since I was about to get into working, like actually working now. You know, and I have all three of my my sources of income in place now, that now it was time to treat myself a little bit, and I was going to start getting pedicures and manicures, you know, every month. And I got one pedicure and one manicure, and that was it. The coronavirus hit, and that was it. That's it. And I'm like, okay, now I can't go get them done again. So back to false nails it is, and doing my own toes. Anyways, guys, I am going to go and get the health and beauty, and I will be right back.